book smart and hot trait for this one. Okay, so we put Charles Shaw Jr. to rest. So what did I do here? Oh yeah, I got locked out. I forgot about that. So this one we try to make decisions that I didn't know I could make before. Okay. Continue. I don't think we need a recap. I think we're good. You open your eyes, it's a new day. You can almost pretend the horrors you witnessed in the annex were nothing but a nightmare, chased away by the harsh morning light. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hope you made it home okay. Haven't heard from Stella. Yeah. Let's text her. Just gonna say that. Haven't heard from her either. That's not good. I think we should start looking for her. Yeah. Time to take a shower. So we got rid of the ghost, but did I give up my years? I don't think I did. Oh shoot, I got Rosalina hurt. I forgot about that. That one's kind of funny. Yeah, we're gonna go to the clinic. I wonder if there's some different options I can pick. The possum! Hello! They have bread. Wave at them. I don't think it's important for me to check the closet, honestly. You find her in the kitchen, her shoulders hunched in a tight ball of anxiety. They're striking, this week of all weeks, as if I didn't have enough on my plate already. If history is anything to go off of here, it almost doesn't matter how strong the strike seems. This is Tabitha's battle to lose. There isn't a union in Scarlet Hollow, which means a proper strike isn't even legal. Your cousin can pretty much do whatever she wants. Doesn't look like she can. Look how mad she is. She's so angry. She could fire everyone and wait them out, for instance, or pick and choose her targets. Usually I'm pro-union, but yeah, you could just fire all of them, bro. Huh. I'm a little surprised to hear that coming from you. I guess you found your backbone. Hopefully I wanted to fire everyone, though the fact that they're not an actual union means I'm well within my rights to do so. I'm not here to hold a grudge, though. I'm here to keep this town running. That's what she likes to think. You probably should have seen this coming. That's not going to get us on our good side. Let's do the hot treat. Do you want me to help smooth things over? I'm pretty good at negotiating. People always help me out with stuff like this if I ask nicely. Wait, do you think that's because you're good at negotiating? Has nobody told you that it's because you're... Never mind. Look, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not sure this is the sort of thing that you'd be able to pull off. Even if they didn't already know you're my cousin, you getting involved would be a great way to throw gasoline on a fire. This is my problem to fix. Your only job is to stay safe until the funeral is over. Have you heard anything from Stella? No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. She's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized. You should probably get going, right? Yeah. I guess we get a PB&J. When are we gonna be able to pet Frou Frou? One day. Probably not in this playthrough though. I don't even have talks to animals in this playthrough. Oh, all the ditchlings. They just hanging out. Oh yeah, there's not one here yet, but there's one there. So no Avery. Yeah, she's freaking out about the ditchlings. We did hang out with her yesterday. Should we flirt with her? This is so awkward. Now that you're here, I feel better too now that you're here. Even with everything we've been going through, being around you somehow feels safe. So ghosts, huh? Yeah, ghosts. I don't know about you, but I'm currently staving off a massive existential crisis about the state of matter and what being alive means. I'm still skeptical. There's gotta be a better explanation for what happened last night. Then ghosts are real and they hate me personally. Oh my god, this information is destroying me. That's so funny. Well, that one ghost hated me personally, at least. We are in a mining town, and town-wide gas leaks aren't unheard of. In the back of my mind, I'm hoping that this is all a big hallucination, and I could just drive over the town limits and go back to a world where ghosts and ghouls are only in movies. Still, everyone experienced the same thing. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we should probably just operate under the assumption that ghosts are real from here on out. So how are you mentally? That's a great question. My concept of how the world works is being shattered a little more each day, so that's cool. Every day I feel more and more like I need to get out of this town before it swallows me whole, but I also keep feeling like there are too many reasons to stay. Like right now, I can't leave until I know Stella's okay. With her folks gone, the only people she has are her friends. And her bestie. And as her bestie, I can't just let her go off running into the woods to get eaten by Bigfoot. And my mom is just so chill right now, it's driving me nuts. She's not giving me any answers about the shit she pulled last night. It's just weird. Sorry, I'm ranting. But thanks so much for asking. That was really thoughtful of you, and it helped to talk about. If you ever need someone to rant to, I'm happy to return the favor. Aww. Your mom is definitely a witch. I'm not gonna say anything about her mom, because I don't want to seem like I'm siding with her mom. I do like that we're close with Kanika in this, because in all my other runs I never tried to be. So it is giving me a lot more information that I didn't have before. A different perspective. Any leads on Stella? I haven't had the chance to talk to anyone else yet, so nope. She ran north last night, but that doesn't mean she didn't double back. I'm trying not to worry too much. It's possible she's safe somewhere, just not answering her phone, but I also don't want to bet on that. I'm seeing your mom at some point today. I'm not sure what she's planning to tell you today, that she couldn't have just told all of us last night. Maybe she's gonna read your fortune. I should probably stop making fun of her whole New Age mystic vibe. A lot's happened in the past couple of days. Still, there will be plenty of time for tea after we've looked for Stella. Let's go talk to Oscar. In the bright daylight, it's once again a place of comfort, all menace having fled in the wake of Charles Shaw Jr.'s departure. No ghosts, thank God. I was not up for an encore. I guess Oscar must be in the back. I know that's where I'd be if I finally got my house back. You make your way back towards the annex. It feels strange to be back here in the light of day, as if the events of the previous evening were all just a terrible dream. This hallway creeps me out. Oh, good morning. It's so good to see all of you. Please come in. I love the little, the windows there. It's almost like a greenhouse vibe, walking to your house. Oh, Dr. Kelly's here. Yeah, because she had to get her leg amputated. I still feel horrible. Oh my god. This is the worst outcome ever. Oh my goodness. You're doing really great, Rosalina. Not a lot of kids your age can take shots that well. You're being so brave. You don't have to talk to me like I'm 5. But you are brave. You really are, Rosalina. So badass. Alexis is right. This is more than most people have to deal with their whole lives, and you are taking it like a champ. Dr. Kelly's kind demeanor vanishes, and she turns and glares at you. Oh, I see. We have visitors. How is she? She can tell us herself. Tired. My leg hurts a lot, but the medicine is helping. It's not so bad now. Plus, I got to lie down in an actual bed last night, and you have no idea how good that felt. Thanks. I can't believe you got any sleep last night after all that ghost stuff. I just sat on the couch with all the lights on. I don't think I slept at all. She's just happy because I got saved Alexis. If I didn't save Alexis, then she would have been so mad at me. She's always angry at me. In every single playthrough, every time. I really needed some rest after, the hospital and my foot. Your body is desperately trying to get you to rest. All that activity yesterday was pretty brutal on your injury. It's never gonna stop hurting if you keep pushing yourself. You're staying right here. No walking around, no investigating haunted houses. Sorry, Dr. Kelly, I should have been better at stopping her. I take full responsibility as her father. I should have. No need for anyone to step in and take blame for anything. It's the hospital's fault for sending her home at all. It's gross negligence, if you ask me. But give it time, then you can all do all the activities you want, right, Rosalina? Well, I think there's gonna be some activities that she's not gonna be able to do. Well, I guess she could get a prosthetic, right? But I don't know. Sometimes that can still hinder you a little bit. I'm guessing Charlie didn't come back for an encore. How's Reese? He's fine. Had a rough night, but he'll recover. He's used to this sort of thing. He just needs a couple days to get back on his feet. That means no more excitement, not even a movie. Oh my god, I do not want to. I don't, but I also do. She would not. She wouldn't, though. I'm not old. I'm tempted, though. Okay, where should I save here, maybe? I'm just tempted to see what she would say. Dr. Kelly stares at you in confused silence for a few seconds. I'm busy. Really? That's her response? It's kind of funny. Have you seen Stella? Not since dinner. She hasn't gotten in touch with any of you. Nope, we have no clue where she's gone. That's not good. I haven't seen her since she ran off last night. I feel terrible. I should have done a better job warning her. Stella was practically banging down your door, trying to get evidence of ghosts. I don't think you were going to be able to stop her. There was no way you could have known how she would react when she found it. I don't want to say why does everyone seem so chill. They're chill for Rosalina. Not saying that. So, you've got your meds, you've got your nest of pillows, a helpful friend by your side, and a cat to keep you company. I love that Pixel's just chilling on her chest. That's so cute. My cat would never. She only did that when she was really, really tiny. Now she'll, curl up next to you. and then immediately as you start to fall asleep, she will stretch out, and then the bed becomes hers, right? And then you're like stuck trying to have like one tiny little piece, you know? But she is not a, she's a hogger, but she's not a, I'm a lay on you type. At least, maybe she will be eventually again, but she hasn't been lately. Seems like you're all set. Make sure you do a whole lot of nothing today. Like, put on like a comforting TV show at the very least. Thanks again for coming down to see us. No problem. I'd much rather she stay put than have to get in and out of cars. I'll call later today to see how things are going. Hope the rest of the week is less eventful for both of you. Goodbye, Rosalina. Make sure you stay put. I'll let you kids have some space. Alexis, why don't you figure out a restful activity for you and Rosalina? Oh, video games and puzzles. Yeah, movies. Sounds chill. It's kind of nice, too, to just have somebody. I mean, obviously, I've never been through something that traumatic. Losing a limb is, like, terrifying. But, you know, just, like, a serious injury like that, it's important to have somebody there to, like, help you stay on top of your medication, because you can only take certain things every so many hours, and sometimes when it's like a really long time that you have to recover, it's like you get like confused. Like, even if you're keeping like track of the times, it's like it's nice to have somebody double check and make sure, you know. It's a lot. It was even a lot just getting my wisdom teeth out and trying to keep up with all the medication schedules. Everything's fine, or at least much better than yesterday. I can't thank y'all enough. I'd like to be as helpful as I can from here on out. Now that our little situation is dealt with, I'll finally have time to dig into the town archives. Our house was haunted because someone was murdered there. The mine collapse the other night was the site of a mass grave. With enough research, maybe we'll be able to step ahead of the next crisis. Maybe we can actually preempt it. That is, assuming there's going to be a next crisis, but something tells me we aren't in the clear yet. We should compare notes. Not that I have any to start with, but if you know anything that might narrow down my research, it would save me a lot of time. I can't help but feel like there must have been some inciting event, since everything started getting weird, seemingly overnight. What that inciting event was, or where to start looking for, I have no idea, but it's something to keep in mind. If there's a root cause for all this, hopefully there's a way to put the genie back in its bottle. I love this song. I'm gonna do my best to find out if there have ever been any similar events, and whether there's anything special about Scarlet Hollow that might explain what's going on. Okay, the stone seals. What if there really is another one of those carvings in the clinic? She may have believed Oscar about last night, but I don't know how receptive she'd be if we told her there might be ghosts in her house. I'm sure Reese will be fine. I'm gonna break into the clinic. I'm not gonna say anything. We're gonna have to investigate the clinic, aren't we? With or without Dr. Kelly's permission. It's what Stella would do. That doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Oh my gosh. She's been 3 for 3 when it comes to finding her way into mortal peril. This is why we have to find her as soon as possible. It shouldn't fall on me to suggest we do something dangerous. I'm terrible at selling it. It's not that I don't think we should figure out what's going on in there. We just need to be cautious about what to do next. We don't want anyone to get attacked or possessed by any more ghosts, even if it is to help a friend. We have a carving right here. Not a chance. Yeah, I understand that. I wonder if this could be the work of some sort of cult. Everybody's just like, not really. Maybe the cops are in on it. Just throwing things out there. Let's not get all satanic panic just yet. A cult doesn't necessarily have to run the town to have an impact here. It doesn't even need to be active. From what I gathered, those carvings you've been talking about are old, and whoever left them here are probably long gone. I'll see what I can find. You never know. You pause before leaving, your eyes lingering for a moment. If there's anything else you'd like to say to Oscar, you should say it now before you leave. Oh my god, I can flirt with Oscar too, but I just flirted in front of everybody with Dr. Kelly. This is so awkward. I think I flirted with Kanika too in the other one. This is so awkward. Oscar just chilling. Where even are we, Oscar? Where are we? Is there something wrong? Oh my gosh, these options are weird. Yeah, just get a hug. The world has been falling apart around you, and Oscar, since the moment you met, and you only have so many more days before the bus rolls into town to ferry you back to the real world. Oh. He smells wonderful like coffee and wool. That actually sounds really nice. You can feel how strong he is. His hefty arms drawing you in, pressing you against his broad chest. This is so awkward. Help. But he's like pretty wholesome, you know what I mean? So it's not as awkward as like the Reese encounter. Alright. That smile was so cute though. His voice is lighthearted, and you see a slight blush on his cheeks as he readjusts his glasses. Was that you comforting me, or me comforting you? Wink! Why can you wink? That's so funny. Aww. I feel so wrong with flirting with other people. I always talk so fast when I play Scarlet Hollow. It's funny, we've spent so little time together, but we somehow managed to leave a permanent mark on each other's lives. You followed my daughter into the pit of a collapsing mine to help her save her friends. Aww, don't cry. No. She's gonna struggle physically for the rest of her life. And while I wish I could have stopped that from happening, she is alive. You're probably the only reason that's true. And then last night you were tormented and trapped in a hell dimension because of something you didn't even know happened, that you had nothing to do with, all because I couldn't handle it on my own. But you got our house back. That ghost scared me so bad I took my daughter and ran, and you just stood up and yelled it into submission. I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. You're the kind of person I want to be. That's so sweet. Dialogue options marked romance. What? Wait, what? I've never gotten this before, I don't think. Maybe once with Reese on the first run. We should go on an actual date, get to know each other better. I couldn't agree more. Now probably isn't the best time with Stella missing, but maybe tomorrow we could go on a date. Aww. He pulls out a scrap of paper and scribbles something on it before handing it to you. Here's my number. Text me anytime. I'll be around. And assuming things have settled down a bit, maybe we can grab a coffee at the diner and actually get to know each other. Hopefully by then I'll have found something that can help with the whole town-wide mystery situation. Yeah, he's got a whole arc in the fifth episode. I can't wait to check it out. Let me see what decisions we made a while back. The opossum. Finally took a shower. Okay, Janie. Hospital had to amputate Rosalina's foot. Ran into Duke and Bo. Visited Oscar in the library. Okay, so I did do that. So that's how we're here, because I spent time with him yesterday as well. It's Scarlet Hollow's resident creepy pastor. Something hidden in the clinic, and it wants me to find it. What is it? Yeah. So I was able to argue with the ghost. I think it was Booksmart, right? Made plans with Sybil to talk about mysterious goings on over tea tomorrow. Okay. You look happy. I'm glad you and Oscar had the chance to talk about things. Let's stay focused, though. We still have to find our friend. Should we go to the mines? The cops, maybe? Oh, there's so many options. I guess we go to her house first. She's probably just sleeping in or something. Okay. We know she's not here, but... Oh, is that the church? Like, whose house is that? I love that it's just in the middle of the mountains. The hollow. She's dead. Stella died and it's all my fault. Is it normal for people to leave their doors open? Unlocked? Yes. Hanging open? No way. Let's go. I'm not scared. Poor Gretchen. Nothing unusual so far. It's a perfectly normal living room. No blood or viscera, not even a tipped over lamp. Looks normal to me. Stella's house has always felt a little sterile to me. This feels a little too lived in, if that makes sense. Yeah, like you go to her room and you see that she's a messy person. If the roles were reversed and I was missing and you and Stella were poking around in my room unannounced, I'd be completely mortified. Oh my gosh. I did, like, do a lot of dog sitting and stuff growing up, and it was always nice, like, I mean, obviously people knew you were gonna be in their house, but it was always nice to, like, see, like, you know, how people would make their room cozy and, like, you know, a lot of my friends do, like, crafts and stuff, and it was always cool to, like, look at the art on the walls and, like, the family pictures and stuff. That was always fun. I loved that. So I understand what they're saying, like, it's nice to see, like, what a house looks like, a snapshot of a person. But, yeah, they always knew when I was gonna be there. I wasn't just going in unannounced like that. Let's check out the diner. You seen Stella? She's missing. The miners turn towards the doorway, all eyes glaring on you in unison. The YouTuber! That gets me every time. Like, you could just hear that tone, you know? It's so funny. I don't want to say anything. I love that she's like, since they're friends. Like, she can't say it, you know? I am unhappy with the treatment I am receiving as a worker in the Scarlet mine. Better hours now, or none at all. Well, if it isn't the boss's cousin. Hail and well met, fellow countrymen. What goes on here? Have any of you seen Sella? The YouTuber. She's the one on all the banned from property posters, right? We haven't seen her, and we've been out here all day, so we know if she came by. We'll make sure to keep an eye out. Yeah. We talked to Tabitha in the other run. He always shows up, like, uncomfortably. We followed by Wayne. Sup, old people? Oh, it's just Zane. What are you doing here? All the glimpses of death I've had in the past 2 days have forced me into the midst of an existential crisis, my dudes. I wanted to see if faith held any answers for me. Alas, I have not yet found the solace I seek. Give it time. Oh my gosh, Pastor D! Let's go talk to Sybil. Sybil the witch. That we knew this whole time she was a witch. Okay, Sybil, hush. I know you're gonna make Kanika feel sick. Let's go. Oh shoot, I clicked through the bookmark. It's castor bean, an incredibly toxic plant. And strange for a tea maker to keep it around in her workplace. Where is it? I guess that's how you notice that she's the one supplying the castor bean to Reese without doing the extra step. There's like an extra step to finding it out, but I think you find out anyway. Don't you? Some of the plants in here are toxic. They seem like odd things to keep in a tea room. Castor bean and the oleander in the corner behind me. They can produce ricin and rat poison respectively. It just seems like strange plants for a person who makes presumably edible teas to have lying around in the open. Aren't you sharp? I'm an appreciator of plants regardless of whether they can be used in tea. I keep these separate from the garden out back, just for that reason, so no one confuses them for something edible. What if I just outright refuse to drink? I'm not gonna drink it. What if I just leave? I could use a breather. Oh man. There's a way to get her to let you. No. We have a good relationship with her, maybe. Oh shoot. Man, I'm just getting rejected. Okay. Ain't gonna happen. Oh wait, hot trait. You used to be quite the Lady Casanova in high school, and back in the day you learned 2 things. First, the second floor residential building is never locked. And second, the skills needed to take advantage of that security flaw. No judgmental parents ever managed to get in the way you in your high school. Flames. Oh my god, so I could just jump up there with the hot trait? What the F? You scan the parts of the building around the terrace and zero in on a drain pipe. Bingo. It's been a while since you've done this, and you're a little rusty, but it doesn't take much effort. Well, we could have talked to Dr. Kelly. Okay. Sorry I'm not reading everything. We've all played this several times. I have multiple runs and and links to the playlists in the description if you guys are interested. But this is just our casual run through with the hot trait because I haven't played with it yet, and Booksmart as well. We're getting through this, and then we're gonna get through episode 5 as well. Hopefully tonight. The goal is to get through both of them tonight, and then I have a whole other run to do either Thursday or next Monday or whatever. And I'll have edited versions going up on the channel as well. You haven't seen Stella around, have you? She's been missing since last night. I'm just gonna casually ask about Stella. Did you think you'd find her in the morgue? I wish I could talk to... I should have gone to talk to Dr. Kelly. I feel like I messed up. Did I even have the option to, though? Like, did I even have the option? I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, so I can only do that. Okay. I was just curious. Hi, Reese. I love that part. I don't want to, like, freak out. Because, it would just be casual. It's just Reese being Reese. Alright, we gotta attack the wall. Wall. Why wall? Need see thing, but wall stand in way. Honestly, couldn't have said it better myself. Are you trying to get at something behind the wall? Kind of has a bad vibe, doesn't it? It's probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs. Yes, please, axe now. Yeah. Okay. Me just clicking through everything. You're a fast reader. I've already read all of these. You had a great uncle who died in the collapse. That settles the question of whether you're related to Charlie. Wait, hold on. I'm clicking through too quickly. I forgot Tabitha's middle name is Chrysanthemum. Who said you could read any of these? I feel like that was forbidden knowledge. Okay, I'm just seeing if Booksmart tells me anything. He died the same day Alexandra went missing. Wait. Enoch? Fall from cliff. Do you think he just walked off the house? Like, just because the house is on a cliff, like hanging off. Do you think he just walked off? He was 69. Yeah. And that was that the dad? I do wish it would play some like heavy metal right there. When he says he's gonna turn on his music. Okay. So we got the next one. I still don't understand that part that much. What now? He's having a moment. Wait, what's the book smart? It would obviously take more than a day for rice and poisoning to be out of his system. Okay. This is one of my favorite parts. It's awkward to skip through it, but... Wayne! Hey, Wayne! How's it going? Oh, he having a moment. Run. I bet you can tear through it if you have the powerful tree, right? Okay. Tame the beast. Here we go. You step forward. Aww. He kinda is sweet though. He kinda looks kinda sweet though. Place a calming hand on his face. I mean, he's creepy AF, don't get me wrong, but... don't know what the right choice is, so hold on a second. Oh shoot, I just saved over the part where I could have asked Tabitha. We have a bond. I didn't care if he ate me. I think that threw him off. He has better night vision than me. So she knows that. Being honest with myself, it's been a long time coming. I couldn't keep this up forever. Something was bound to break eventually. I suppose I should be grateful it didn't end with any of us dead. Dr. Kelly glances around the clinic, streaked with paint from Reese's minions. He could have made less of a mess of the place, though. I have to get cleaning. I'd appreciate if you got the hell out of my house now. Go home. Don't tell me what to do, Wayne. I appreciate the company. See if there's anything different that I haven't asked. Flirt with Wayne. Nothing got steamy. I literally skipped the entire interaction. Try and hold his hand. I don't think he would like that. Oh my god. Run! He's so weird. I should have asked some extra stuff, but I'm not feeling it. Wasted too much time. Trust me, she shows up. She didn't though. Oh, Miss Kitty. What you want? Miss Kitty, come here. Oh, say hi, Miss Kitty. Say hello. Hello to the people. Hello. Yeah. What she does the paws to the face when she wants down. Yeah. You okay? Yeah. Miss Kitty, don't do that. That's not nice. What a bean. You can go. Here you go. Yeah. She's such a bean. Let's go to bed. I thought about calling Oscar, but I didn't. Reese is free! It's the first time I've ever freed Reese. Okay. Should we continue here? I don't know if I made the right choice talking to Reese. I think I could have gotten more information from Wayne as well.